Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I definitely have a few things that I want to get into. He says that every day. Yes, I do. Jungkook has been trending on Twitter lately for various reasons. The one we're going to talk about today is going to be involving two people, and it's something that us armies are freaking out about. We will discuss, we will talk. We've also kind of seen Jimin like limping, and I definitely want to get into that and my thoughts on that. So let's get into all of the tea on this. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you use a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, then please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now, let's get into it. Now, let's start with this message on Twitter. It was trending on Twitter. It was also posted on Twitter. So Jungkook has always been really close to a few of the members. I mean, overall, he really likes all of the members of BTS, but there are two in particular that us armies like to kind of put him together with. The most popular are going to be Taekook and Jikook, which is Jungkook with either Taeyang or Jimin. However, even though I love my Taekook, apparently recently Jikook was the one that was trending. This was the relationship that was trending. Now, if you don't know anything about ships and people who ship people together, names like Taekook or Jikook often start trending on Twitter after like an event happens. There'll be like a super cute moment between either person, whether that's in a performance, whether that's like a butt slap, whether that's either two in a live stream together, or they were just super huggy in the latest Run BTS episode. Whatever it is, this is what usually ends up trending. In this particular case, the one that we're going to be talking about today is a particular post that was made. This was on the official BTS Twitter account, and a couple days ago, Jimin kind of popped in and just talked to us a little bit. Now, this is important to note that BTS hasn't really checked in with us in quite some time. They have been kind of busy promoting Dynamite and all that jazz, so it's totally fine. I totally get it. They are too busy promoting that Dynamite. But we haven't really been getting a live stream of them all together. I think we got one with J-Hope and RM actually. But we haven't got any updates on Jimin, so any updates on Jimin is definitely welcomed. Basically, the Jiminster hopped on the Tweetster and wrote a message in Korean saying this: I haven't been feeling well these past few days, so I came back late. Sorry for making you wait. First off, I'd like to sincerely thank you for allowing us to place first on the Hot 100 chart again. And I was really happy because I know how meaningful that is. As always, it's always thanks to you. Don't forget that. Also enjoy Chuseok with your families. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but Chuseok? This is a Korean kind of autumn holiday. People come together to kind of celebrate their ancestors over there. I don't know if this is like a religious thing or more like a cultural thing in Korea, but it definitely sounds like a nice thing to do. It definitely sounds like something we'd all should do. I would love to visit Korea around this time of the year and see what that is like, experience that firsthand. Of course, in the future when it's safe to travel. A lot of armies should have definitely been concerned that Jimin had mentioned that he was not okay or unwell. To me, it is a very concerning thing or a very concerning time period when someone says that they are unwell. Obviously, being sick and whatnot isn't something you'd like to hear, even if it's just the common cold. Clearly, he doesn't have anything like the, obvious disease, but it's scary to hear given the context of the world right now. Think context. So it definitely makes us feel very happy when we get updates like this. It's definitely important to do that for us. Us armies are so sensitive, okay? We need to know. Also, as my hubby, you need to check in. You got it? I'm definitely glad to hear he's okay. But literally 1 minute later, Jimin and Jungkook decided to post another tweet. That's right, them together. They said, thank you as always, and I love you. I'm all better now, so don't worry. Hashtag Jimin, hashtag our armies got an award. This, of course, makes us feel better. And us armies even seeing a short little video of Jimin and Jungkook kind of like showing their love, them kind of together holding a heart. This is cute, okay? And armies definitely went crazy over this. It didn't seem like a lot of people cared that Jimin was feeling unwell, because that's kind of what my first question would have been. Like, what was the problem? Did you have a cold? Why was you unwell? But it seemed like more people were excited that Jimin and Jungkook were together in the same frame. So much so that Jikook ended up trending on Twitter. You can definitely see some peeps reaction on the Tweetster saying this: oh my god, I just woke up, Jikook. Honestly, it is very cute. I think a lot of people do like to see Jungkook and Jimin together just because they do have a lot of photos together and they're always super cute in these photos. I'm definitely glad they are spending time together. I do always wonder, when BTS is on their break and they spend time away from each other, but then one day maybe they feel like seeing each other, who does each member call? You know what I mean? Like, does Jimin just call Jungkook? And does like RM just call Suga and Jin? Or do they all hang out 7 together? What is the tea? I must know. But overall, I love these two together. I know a lot of people do. I also love the message that Jimin shared with us. This, of course, not only relieves my concern that Jimin is okay, but definitely relieves my concern that BTS is okay. Because with their current job, they could not be. They don't have a job where they can just stay at home. They have to kind of go out and meet people and be on TV and stuff. A lot of jobs are either working from home or in the service industry. However, I don't believe entertainment is an essential work BTS is still one of those service workers though. Entertainment is definitely considered service. BTS is serving us armies. And BTS does go out. So basically what I'm saying is that they kind of have to go out. They kind of have to meet people. It would be very weird for them to do TV appearances and dances and all that stuff right in their home. So since they do end up going out and meeting crew and all that stuff, then let's say someone who was working from home would end up meeting. So it is concerning, and I do like to hear from them often. I like to hear the updates. It makes me feel safe. Although Jimin for the most part seems to be internally healthy. It looked like he may have gotten into some physical unhealthiness. Our baby likes to play. I started seeing a lot of videos kind of pop up online where you saw Jimin kind of limping. My face. This was apparently the In the Soup episode 7, which by the way I am not up to yet. We are catching up on the episodes on Patreon and we are not up to episode 7 yet. I am still getting there. But there's always of course bits of videos kind of floating around online which people want me to talk about, so I'll talk about it. I definitely wanted to jump in there and try to get as much information as I possibly could without spoiling anything. Obviously this is very concerning. They are in an isolated island, I believe, so it's very weird as how that would happen. And to see him limping coming out of Jungkook's room, it's like, what happened? What y'all do? Can you do it to me? Some people on the tweets were saying this. Wow, it was Jimin limping. Sad face. So I did a little research. That's what research is. And apparently Jungkook had kind of this like mosquito net. And Jimin was playing around. But Jimin is very goofy on this show. He often teases the members a lot. Makes a lot of weird noises. And he's just so funny. I really like him a lot on this show. I mean, he was my bias. He's still my bias. So I like him a lot. I think he definitely provides some really good comedic relief. Jimin did end up breaking Jungkook's mosquito net apparently. And ended up trying to run away. As Jimin tried to run away, as you do when you are a guilty person, you trip and fall. And he apparently bruised his leg. So nothing too serious, just a minor injury. As obviously a bruised leg would probably just heal fine. But it's like, Jimin baby, you are a dancer. You dance. That's what Jimin does all day. A dancer who falls and has gotten leg injuries before. Why baby do you do this? Why do you hurt yourself? Stop. Imagine going a year without getting a leg injury. Wouldn't that feel nice? It's weird too to think about. Our boys are a little bit accident prone. I think all of them have been in some sort of accident. Like they get so many injuries just goofing around. Like am I not goofing around enough? Because I've never been injured that many times. Wow. I don't goof around enough. I think it's funny, and definitely if it's nothing too bad or nothing too serious, it is fine. Hopefully it's not too painful either. I also think BTS is one of the few boy bands where the label is okay with them goofing off and injuring themselves. Because so many labels would be like, absolutely not, we'll tie you to a table. I wanted to see what else people were saying online. One person wrote this. Jimin got hurt the night before. He got a bruise and he was limping. Jungkook went to his room to cuddle him the day after. That night was the highlight in the soup for Jimin. I'm just stating facts. That doesn't mean I'm less sad. Okay, first off, spoiler alert. Chile, I'm not there yet. I have not seen that part. And this is just so cute. I did not know this happened. Oh my god. I'm definitely not sad. But this makes me happy. Happy for humanity, actually. That there are people like this in the world that exist, that care about each other so much. I would imagine my friends, if they saw me limping or something like that, they would probably just like stab me and just like put me out of my misery. I don't know. They definitely don't hug because straight men don't like love. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comment. As always, I do have a Patreon. If you want to go over to my Patreon account, check that out. I have a lot of exclusive content over there that I can't necessarily post on here. Things that'll get copyrighted or blocked. I have music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions, also reality TV show reactions, as I've mentioned. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. Link in the top of the description down below. Also, anything you contribute over there helps kind of give back to this channel, help me make better videos and all that stuff. So I do appreciate you giving it a look and checking that out. With that said, there are 2 videos that will appear on the screen at the end of the video. Click on one of those. See you over there. Bye.